It is a good day for Runescape update. The summer is here, which means it's a perfect time to stay inside, close the curtains and play Runescape. And we have a new minigame. Would you look at that? I am excited and scared at the same time, and I'll tell you why. The last minigame released by Jagex was such a success that I'm just afraid this maybe, possibly, probably some other adverb can't live up to the hype. In any case, I'm gonna stay here for the rest of the day and see how it goes. I mean, let's just jump right in. The goal of the game is to make a sword. Simple enough, right? My first sword is light flat sword, so I think every round you start with dumping your supplies to the big buckets, but I want to see how does armor compare to just metal bars. Okay, so play parties equals to 4 mithril bars. Cool. Here is a gamer moment. I knew this update was gonna come out today, so I bought my supplies beforehand. I can already feel the sweat dripping down my forehead. I did the quest, so I understand basics, but we're gonna learn step by step how this works the best, and by the end of this video I have mastered this minigame. I'm just gonna start with the same technique I did during the quest and take it from there. I'll get back to you once I get the hang of it, and then we'll reevaluate the situation we have going on here. Okay, we are back. It's been about 30 minutes. I have learned a thing or two about this minigame. Firstly, putting 14 metal bars each seems to work pretty well for me. As far as I can understand, you can make better quality swords if you use 2 different metals. So I'm using 14 mithril and 14 adamant to make my sword. The best quality I have gotten so far is 130. Don't pay attention to the timer. I'm going slow right now, but it seems like I'm losing about 200k GP an hour for 150k experience in total. I'm still not sure if I should use metal armor or just bars, but I guess if I already bought them, I might as well use them. This is good sinkhole for items, quite literally trade junk items for experience. It has been 2 hours now. Yeah? 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. I want to show you what I have learned so far, and let's do a full run together. I start by picking the best mold I have unlocked, so right now I have to make narrow light sword. Next I'll take 14 bars each. Use the best bars you have. I'm 80 smithing, so I'm using Addy and Mithril. Dump them both into the crucible. I also learned you can use ice gloves here, so you don't need buckets of water if you have those gloves. Now pick up the sword. I run straight to the waterfall, stay here for 2 ticks until red arrows both match, and then right to the hammer. The hammer is always gonna be the first task for you. The most important part is to look out for critical hits, the yellow circles that come around the HUD sometimes. When that happens, you just click on the workshop tool again and you get extra progress. If the sword needs more heat, I just dump it into lava and then continue. As far as I know, this adamant mithril combination is 6 tasks, but if you use rune, it's like 7 or 8 tasks. Basically, it gets harder and harder every time you use metal bars with higher levels. So far, the game itself isn't that hard. There is just a lot of small decisions that have big impact on your game. But I must say, it is so much fun right now. And I know you're not allowed to have fun in RuneScape. It's just grind and chill here, but this looks promising for a minigame. There is a lot of micro decisions you have to make, like every 5 seconds, that affects your experience per hour. So if you like to AFK, this definitely isn't for you. Like for instance, I spent like 10 seconds changing my playlist on second monitor and that completely messed up my run. I lost so much experience, but I kinda like that you have to be like active, always looking out for the best possible solution. It works in this scenario. Okay, so here's a quick tip for you. Right click the lava or waterfall for faster heating and cooling progress, but don't go too far. I personally dislike the green polishing wheel the most because there is so much running and oh, here we go. There we go. Did you see the critical line, the yellow line around the HUD? When that appears, I click on the tool again and get like double the progress. I don't think you need graceful here, but somehow everyone is wearing it, so I'm copy pasting everyone else because I can't be original. So far, the 3 things that affect the quality of my sword is metal bars I'm using, the critical strikes I get, and what mold I'm using. Oh, and also if I make mistakes. This run looks really promising. I do tend to make some mistakes, but it's one of those things where once you get the hang of it, you should do perfect runs every sword. Okay, and we're coming up to the end and the time is a little bit over 5 minutes. I got 137 quality and almost 14k smithing experience and 27k cashback. I think I can do better than that, but this is what you should somewhat expect on average run. Right now I'm getting like 155k experience an hour on smithing. The old school website says I should get around 200k an hour, but I guess I'm missing few vital points during my runs like critical strikes and keeping the arrows between the lines, which can all be fixed with practice. Okay, it has been now, I wanna say 6 hours since the start. You might ask, Travis, how come you didn't record anything for 6 hours? Well, the minigame gets kinda repetitive. And there isn't much new info. I wanna try out the highest method, which is with rune bars, so this will be my last run. I should have around 8000 points collected. Let's do this run and cash those points in. So rune and addy bars is supposed to be the hardest, which has 7 tasks in total, and the values are even more tighter. I said this game is repetitive before, and I don't mean it in like a bad way. I realized I'm literally playing Runescape, the most repetitive game mode, but what I meant is that there isn't any new info I could show you. I got my fastest run down to like 4 minutes and like 10 seconds, and that's about it. I'm assuming this run is gonna be a little bit faster, we'll have to see. My final thoughts on the game before we go to rewards. It's a great piece of content. It's not something revolutionary, but I kinda enjoy the micro optimizing you have to do. Like right now, I always have to check both arrows and the yellow lines around the HUD, which gives me more experience in return. It feels good to get the yellow line correct and saves a lot of time. One thing I do say though, I wish Jax would stop forcing us into animations that don't do anything. I swear to god, it started with Next, then Guardians of the Rift, now this. There is always some annoying animations you can't get out of and you are just stuck in them. They don't add anything valuable. Other than that, I feel like it bugged out sometimes and I lost quality on my sword, even though I swear to god I did everything right. Not sure what that is about. Hopefully it will be fixed soon. And one last thing, I wish they changed the green and yellow tool locations. The run between polishing wheel and the lava pool is the most tedious process of making the sword. It just takes so much time. With mithril and addy bars I got almost 1.8k points per hour, if you don't count the first few hours where I didn't know what to do. I heard you can get up to 2000 points per hour. I gained like 300k GP and I lost 600k with metal bars, so you basically lose like 300k an hour and you can get up to like 200k experience an hour. Doing rune bars is like 6 times more expensive and I don't recommend doing that. In fact, the best way to train here is like mid-level methods, mithril bars, steel bars and so on. Now let me finish this run and then we'll buy all the rewards. Okay, and we're coming up to the final sword. Oh, there we go, again with that annoying animation. Whatever, let's just see how I did. And it's 5 minutes and the quality, wow, quality is 176. That's pretty good. And 20k smithing experience and 41k gold. That is my personal best and also the most expensive method. Don't do this, I just wanted to try this out. Now it's time for the good part. Let's get into the rewards. I'll buy basically everything but the outfit. I'll come back here for the outfit later on when I'm going 99 smithing, whenever that comes. Let's buy the blade first. There we go, that's 5000 points down the drain. Then I'll buy the cannonball, ammo, mold. I'll take one boost, few ore packs. Let's buy 5 ore packs, yep, and then few catalyst as well. Wow, you have to buy one at a time. Okay, hopefully they change that soon. This is it. This is how the blade looks like. Let me show you without the gear. It has 100 melee strength. Compare that to Dragon Scimitar, which is a bit faster but has like 60, little bit over 60 melee strength. Let's go test that out later on. But first, let me open the ore packs and see what we get. Okay, and the first one is 30 gold. Okay. Yup, more gold. More gold. Wow, okay. That was a waste of points. Holy. That was, what, did I just waste 1000 points for nothing? It's worth 23k. Okay, that was a good lesson. Don't buy the ore packs, they are not worth it. Let's test out the mold and catalyst now. So the cannonball mold is pretty much what you would expect. It uses 2 steel bars and makes double the cannonballs. I looked up on wiki and it's like 250k GP an hour right now. So double that and we get 500k GP an hour. I guarantee you prices of cannonballs are gonna drop now because this is really good AFKing method. You essentially move once per minute and make 500k GP an hour. I like this. Okay, so now the second part, the catalyst. I'm also gonna use the +4 boost because, you know, why not? Might as well test everything in this video. What the catalyst does is use 50% less gold while making bars and gives you 200% more experience. So half the resources and double the experience. So let's drink the boost and make the bars. Somehow I have to make every bar separately even though I'm trying to make them all at once. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Yeah, this is a bug. I press make all bars and it only makes one bar. Well, let's move on to the best part. Colossal Blade. Now this is like any two-handed sword in old school Runescape, but it has a special feature in that the bigger the monster is, the more it hits, and it caps at 5x5 size. I looked up boss sizes on wiki and the first thing that came up was Arachnis, which is 5x5 and also weak to crush, which this weapon has. So let's try that out and see if it's worth spending 5,000 points on this weapon. First hit, 28, 27, 44, okay. Oh my god, 47, this is beautiful. 53, oh my god, is this weapon actually good? I mean, this is pretty good, no? I don't think I missed a single hit so far, and there we go, that's the kill. Wow, that was fast. I mean, if this is actually really good, then it might be worth spending the 5,000 points on. I thought this was gonna be a joke weapon, but this is good. Okay, that was my max hit, 55, holy. It's slow and you lose the shield, but it makes up with good DPS. I did one more kill. Conclusion, it works in Arachnis as well as you expect a tier 60 weapon to work. I would rate this second place. Inquisitor Mace is still better since, well, it is the best crush weapon in the game, but this I would say is second best just because of the special effect it has on big monsters. I don't even have good gear. I imagine with Slayer Helm, Berserker Ring, upgraded item slots, this would easily hit over 60, which is basically equivalent to God Swords, aka tier 75 weapons. Let me go try it somewhere else. Okay, I can't believe I'm doing this. If I get PK'd, I think I'm gonna lose the sword, which isn't a very good look after I got it 30 minutes ago, but I wanna kill Callisto, which is weak to slash and is also 5x5 in size. Surprisingly, yeah, Callisto is as big as Arachnis somehow. That makes no sense, but we'll leave it at that. I will say this, it's a very niche weapon, but there are good uses for it. For instance, all the dragons in old school RuneScape are 5x5. The God Wars bosses, the Kaphai Queen, Hydra, Wieldy bosses and so on. There are a lot of big monsters in RuneScape. I'm probably missing something, so let me know in the comments, where do you think this could be useful on? I was also thinking maybe like budget raids 2 gear or something. All the bosses there are at least 5x5. In any case, I am gonna prep for Callisto and hopefully I don't get PK, cause that would be a sad way to end the video. Okay, I mean, I hit a lot of zeros. Maybe it's the accuracy issue, because it does say Callisto is weak to slash, which this weapon is, and the size should be boosted to my damage, but all I see is zeros right now. Why would anyone kill this boss without safe spotting? What a terrible design. Oh my god, no. I think I lost my swords. Oh no, no way. I was so worried about PKs that I didn't pay attention to Callisto killing me, which... Oh my god, my fire cape. Okay, so... Yup, the sword is gone. So is my cheesecake. I mean... Yep. By the way, if this is your first time on the channel, this is exactly the kind of BS I get myself into. I debated 10 minutes if I should go to the Wieldy or not, and here we are, in the Wieldy, without a sword or my cheesecake. Can you be any more dumber than that? Who loses the rewards 30 minutes after they get them? This guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I should cry, but I can't stop laughing at the idea that I was so worried about PKers and Callisto was the one that ended up killing me. I think I got hit like 59 while I was looking at the minimap. I have tears in my eyes, not because I'm sad, but because I have been laughing so hard in the past 5 minutes. Okay, maybe one tear for the 4 hours of progress I lost in Dota, but it's fine, guys, it's fine. Today was fun, he said ironically. It was okay. I might be the biggest moron that has ever played this game, but my god, the minigame is fun. It is. Hopefully they add more rewards, and I'm probably gonna go get my sword back at some point with the smithing outfit this time. Oh god, what a weird ending. Look, can I get a pity like for my sacrifice that was totally unnecessary? Please, please, it's all I have left. Okay, I'll see you guys in few days. Bye, I love you. Mwah.